Hello, I'm Pete, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Challenge of Challenges. For this episode, I would quite like to get up to level 14 so that I can pick up the jury rigging perk, and I'm also hoping that doesn't happen too soon because I want to make a special video after this all about jury rigging. Let's roll the metaphorical dice and see what our challenge for this episode is going to be. Interesting. Okay, so the challenge that's come up here is perhaps badly worded. I wrote, cannot use currently equipped weapons. So the intention behind me putting this challenge into the rotation was that if I was relying on one weapon too much, then it would break me out of that. I don't actually have a weapon equipped at the moment. And also the weapon that I was using at the end of the previous episode, the most recently used weapon, was a laser pistol, which I was using for utility purposes. I think it's quite clear that the weapon I have come to rely on quite a lot is that gun. So for this episode, that gun is going to go back in the box. That gun. You're going to have to go in there. So I kind of need to replace that with something similar. The weather 10mm pistol might be a decent backup. What else have we got in the kind of pistol department? I mean, maybe I should just get that laser pistol out and have fun with that. I'm not spec'd for energy weapons. Or maybe a 9mm submachine gun. Or maybe I don't need it. You know, maybe the weapons I've got here. I can use. I've got a couple of sort of rangedy things. I do need some sort of suitable utility weapon. I think it's going to be the 10mm pistol. Let's grab that. That will suffice for any kind of close quartersy sort of stuff. Right, so let's get out there and let's do some quests to get ourselves the XP we need. We need about 350 XP to get to level 14, which shouldn't be too tricky. So let's pick a quest. What have we got? What's fun? I suppose I could go back to the boomers and help them with some more stuff. That seems to make sense. Or I could finish off the 3-card bounty. Let's do the boomers. That's been sat there in my quest log for too long. So I think that the first place I'm going to go is into the hangars to talk to Jack. Last time we were up here, we were doing the no speech skill checks something during dialogue challenge, and so I wasn't able to pick up his quest about his love life, but I can do that now. Here he is.
Hey there. Back for more?
Can you think of any ways I can help out?
Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal.
I'd like to hear about that personal matter you mentioned.
I thought you weren't interested.
Let's use Black Widow. A personal matter, handsome guy like you. I bet there's a girl involved. I suppose the advantage of taking speech instead is that would get me some XP. But Black Widow's more fun.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
So tell me about this girl that caught your interest.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
Maybe I could talk to her for you. What's she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like...
These are all legitimate concerns.
Oh, jeez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
This quest really bothers me because there is absolutely no line of sight between Nellis and the Crimson Caravan, not even from the top of the tower. But, you know, we'll allow that. Yeah, so this one's a major fetch quest, back and forth between here and the Crimson Caravan. I do want to go into the Nellis Boomer Museum while I'm here, because I can also do the thing where I hear the story from Pete. Pete will tell us the story all about the boomers and where they came from. Hello.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
I'm beside myself with excitement. I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Okay, I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Yes, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
All right, I'm going to be paying less than complete attention to this. I think there's a skill magazine around here somewhere.
Ages ago,
But I probably can't take it because he can detect me.
Everyone had guns, but the overseer
Okay,
wouldn't let us
Raul, talking
explore
over this kid is very
anything,
rude.
not even a hand.
Very rude? Very rude.
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until...
Until me.
But not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
The thing about this thing here is I always dread coming in here to listen to Pete talk about the story because in my memory it's this incredibly long and rambling thing, but it's not actually that long, is it? Right, let's talk to him. Pick up our XP.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
I do. I have some questions.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Explosives 40? Yeah, any detonation with a yield of less than a half ton of TNT is boring.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
This isn't the best voiced actor in the world. There's a few mistakes in here. Let's attempt this science thing and fail it. But your people were mutants immune to the radiation.
No. We just brought devices called Geiger counters with us from the vault. That's all. The radiation levels were safe. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a complete.
This is going to require a survival check, isn't it? We're not going to pass this.
From Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
But where'd you get protein? Oh my God, you're all cannibals. No, let's be nice. The ingenuity of your people is remarkable.
Thank you.
That gets me some fame, at least.
Self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition.
We've got a
back to
high
Nellis,
gun skill. We should be able to pass this test.
It was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
Oh, this is a speech one. Okay, speech 40. That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learn that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, I need higher speech. Oh, to flap one's arms and plunge bird-like headlong and skybound. Yeah, let's do it.
Your attempt at poetry is, beautiful, certainly. But it doesn't really work like that. Flying, I mean. Anything else you want to know?
I mean, each time I do one of those failing speech checks, I do miss out on some Boomer's fame, but it's too much fun. How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
Repair 40. You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Or maybe I'm not actually interested in your story. I'm just interested in milking you for XP and for Boomer's fame. Right. Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So
Nasty.
it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Yeah, goodbye.
See ya.
All right then. Let's leave. Let's go and deal. Oh, we can return to Pearl. We have actually got enough Boomer's fame to do that now. But no, let's deal with Jack's quest first. Have we got that active at the moment? Young Hearts, that's the one we want. So we do have a fast travel for Crimson Caravan. So let's zip on over there and talk to, I'm going to say, is Jane or, oh, crumbs, can't remember her name. I know she's a redhead. Janice? It's definitely not Diane, because that's the name of the Great Khan. Janet. I knew it began with a J. I knew they were a pair of J's. Look at me all jumping the fence, athletic-like.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the Boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's a catch. You should see him blush when I flirt with him.
Well, you don't have to do that anymore. Sounds like I better hurry to him. Any chance the Boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
So, yeah, as I say,
Lafferty's a hard boss.
from here,
That's what she's doing, that's for sure.
I can't see any way that any part of Nellis is even remotely visible. Nellis is up there somewhere. You know, there's no tower there. Even if we were to climb up this water tower here, we wouldn't be able to see the top of a tower over at Nellis. Not even close. I'm going to have a quick chat with Blake, see if he's got anything good at the moment. I will put on my roving trader outfit just in case. No, nothing in here. I suspect that Blake's inventory might not have refreshed since the last time I was here. One thing I am going to do is put my combat armor back on, which is a thing I sometimes forget to do. Now, can I fast travel from here? I can. Okay, wasn't sure if Crimson Caravan counted as an indoor area or not. What quest is active at the moment? I feel like it's... Oh, I need to ask Pearl for permission for Janet to enter Nellis. Okay, yeah, let's go over there. This is the back and forthy part of the quest. And yeah, so far the challenge for this episode, which is to do with which weapons I can use, doesn't really seem to be having much impact because it's mainly a talky one. Let's put Thump Thump as our currently equipped weapon, just because, you know, we're in Boomer's territory and they'll appreciate that. Oh, hello. Very busy in here. It's like Piccadilly Circus. I think also there is a skill book somewhere in this building. I can't remember where it is. It's probably on a shelf somewhere. Let's just have a little sneak around, see if we can find it. It's the explosives one. Oh, I might take Colonel Blackwell's key. That will be useful if we decide to head to Vault 34.
I can take care of that robot problem for you. Just saying.
It's not a robot problem. It's just a robot. Ah, there it is. Duck and cover, it's in there. But I'm currently detected by Pearl. So if I try and take this, she's just going to snatch it right on back. I'm going to have to wait for her to go to bed, aren't I? Well, let's wait for a few minutes, see if she goes off on a stroll. Or if she just sits there all morning. Okay, let's talk to her and get some quests moving.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Jack is interested in a girl, changing the subject slightly.
Well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan, or just some kooky dame looking for love. Yeah.
This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
Nearly able to get a speech. I assure you, Janet would not be a threat to the tribe.
Very well.
I missed out on some
I'll
XP
take
again,
your
didn't I?
word. When you say she isn't a threat to the tribe, I will allow her entry, if Jack will take responsibility for her. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Well, I think I've done everything I can to help out. Well, I think... Oh, I'm answering her previous question. Yeah, she asked me a question and my answer is, well, I think I've done everything I can to help out. Can't remember exactly what her question was.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Cool, will do. I'm just going to stand over here by your bookshelf looking not at all suspicious. Oh, there we go. She's on the move. Where was it? Oh, I'm detected again. Oh, she's walking past. This is good. She's going to have her back to me any second. And I can't find the book again. There it is. Got it. Oh. She didn't like that.
You like that?
Can I run away? Is she going to follow? They are very, very touchy. It's just a book. Goodness me. Okay, now we've killed Pearl. That's going to fail me the quest. We're reloading a save. That was terrible. Okay. She's walking past. Oh, she's going to sit down here and then she's going to see me. Okay, we need to wait for her to go somewhere else then. I mean, she'll go to bed at some point. She's an old woman. She probably goes to bed at like 7. Can I put a bucket on her head or something?
I'm happy you came along.
Let's find a bucket.
You are the answer to our dreams.
There's a bucket. Okay, so... I mean, by the time I do figure out how to pick up this bucket and put it on her head, she is probably going to have decided to go to bed. How do I flip the bucket over? Okay. Oh. Okay, back a bit. Oh, I've dropped the bucket. Bucket on. Oh, a bit too close. Back a bit. Bucket.
Hey!
She's noticed I'm up to something. I feel like it's just kind of clipping through her. Maybe the physics engine of Fallout New Vegas does not allow you to do this. Okay, well, I've annoyed her sufficiently that she's decided to go somewhere else at least. Okay, got away with it that time. Lovely. It was worth the effort, wasn't it? Right, explosives increased by 4. There we go. Let's head back on over to the Crimson Caravan and continue the next step of the whole Jack-Janet thing. Oh, actually, we need to talk to Jack first. Right, okay.
I hear you're going to help us. I hope you're up for the task.
I am. I could actually talk to him and initiate the
Have you seen her?
B29
The
quest.
redhead of my dreams?
Good news, she feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up?
Jack is
Should I
so
talk to the
nervous.
gunners or to Pearl?
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Superb. Let's talk to Loyal. Loyal's gone to bed, I think. There he is.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
Lady in the Water, what's that?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of a lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
All right, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Okay, thank you. Right, first stop is the Crimson Caravan, and then we'll come back on over here. Looks like Janet's asleep inside the barracks. Sure she won't mind being disturbed. Someone's left their whiskey unattended. Be careful.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I've got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis. This could potentially get me some XP from the speech check, but we'd probably get more XP from completing the quest.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Yeah, I'm loving waking people up in the middle of the night today. I'm making myself very popular. Alice McLafferty sleeps in here with the rest of the guards. She doesn't have her own place. She likes to, show that she's just one of the common working people.
Welcome back.
I delivered the invoice just as you asked.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in
That
more
was in the
work
previous
done?
episode when we delivered the invoice to Doc Hilden. Janet's asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Oh, I really want some stuff. Let me see. Could I get speech up to 75? I'm pretty sure I couldn't. I might be able to get barter up to... Oh, yes, I can get barter up to 65. Okay. I need to consider your offer.
Take all the time you need.
All right, goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay, so let's think about the speech situation. See if we can get speech up to 75. So it's currently at 46. So obviously the first thing we'd be doing is taking a meeting people, which is plus 20, which would get it up to 66. Then we just need another 9. A mentats gives charisma plus 1, so now we don't need another 7. Yeah, we need some sort of apparel that was giving plus 10 speech, and that would... I could get that from Mick and Ralph's, but that's a bit of a detour. Okay, so let's just look at the barter thing. So our barter is currently at 40. If we put on the roving trader, that puts up to 45, and then we can take a salesman weekly, of which we have 3, which puts our barter up to 65, which I think is enough. Or was it 66 we needed? My memory.
Welcome back.
Janet's asked me to talk to you,
My
etc.
terms haven't changed. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed.
Barter 65. Opening up trade with the boomers would be easier with Janet in their camp. Wouldn't you agree?
Intriguing. Janet puts in a good word for me, and the Crimson Caravan gains exclusive access to the boomers. Yes, that works for me. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Okay, there we go. I think using that salesman weekly justified the 65 XP. Let's pop our combat armor back on. Not that I'm expecting any fights imminently.
Hey.
But I feel like I should try and get into a fight before the end of this episode, just because Otherwise, the challenge is having absolutely no impact whatsoever. I feel like that's bad form. Not that I deliberately dodged the challenge this time. It was just that all of the stuff I wanted to do wasn't going to lead me into any combat. Come on, Janet, don't go back to sleep yet. Important love life business to be done.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
I convinced her to pay you what you're owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Okay, the Boomer's fame's gained. Not that we need it anymore. And now we can head back to Nellis. Or is that Janet all the way over there on the map? Yeah, so Janet moves fairly slowly. But that's fine. We need to talk to Jack about some kind of rebreather anyway. Hello.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it.
Loyal said you can help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Science 45, I could do that. Okay, I'll let you know if I find a pressure cooker.
Great. That's all I need to get the rebreather to work right. I don't think you'd want to start breathing water halfway down.
Certainly wouldn't. See you later.
Bye.
All right, I think I've got Programmer's Digests coming at me ears. 6 of them, yeah, very much.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady.
Yeah, Skip. Loyal said.
You found a pressure cooker so I can finish the rebreather?
Science 45, corn silk, rubber hose, and a removable adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
A few more XP, nudging me closer to level 14. Okay, I need to get going.
Bye.
Right, so now we need to just wait for a short while until Janet arrives. She's not here yet. A short while until Janet arrives. There she is.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Look her in the eye.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
This is awkward.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close.
That's me you're looking at, not him. Not her.
And you're even more handsome up close.
You're looking at his ear.
It'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women.
Lovely.
Thank you for getting Janet.
300 XP, that'll
I've
do.
never been so happy in my entire life.
All right, goodbye.
Don't get blown up.
There we go. Now, idolised with the Boomers. I've completed Young Hearts. Level up. Here come the points. 10 of them go into repair. That's going to allow me to pick up jury rigging. And the rest I want to put into guns because I would really like to be able to get guns to 75 when I hit level 15. I think I am going to give Dead Money a whirl as part of this series. And so if I can go to that with guns 75, then that would be really good. Last time I did a series where I played through Honest Hearts. I just said Dead Money, didn't I? Let's wind that back a bit. Honest Hearts. I'm planning to do Honest Hearts at level 15. And I'd like to go into that with guns of 75. Last time I did a series and did Honest Hearts, I was doing an energy weapons build, and it was light armor focused, critical kind of build. So I wasn't really able to take advantage of any of the unique stuff that you pick up in Honest Hearts. In Honest Hearts, you can get a really good 45 pistol, you can get a really good rifle, and you can also get some good combat armor. And I wasn't able to use any of that, but I will be able to on this run. And also, I can't help noticing here that explosives has hit 49. We can round that up to 50, which will allow us to use a new batch of weapons there. Okay, there we go. And yeah, don't need to think about this. We know exactly which one we're getting. Jury rigging. Lovely. What's in the quest log? So I think we are nearly at the end of the episode, but I want to kill something. So let's head on outside and let's consider our options. So what I think is over here, there is a building that's got a speech magazine in it. I just need to remind myself quickly what that speech magazine, what the building is. Or maybe I don't. Yeah, there's 2 things I want to do. So the first thing I want to do is from Field Shack, I want to just head over to Raul's shack to pick up a Guns and Bullets skill book that's over there. So I need to go kind of just this way, southeast. I will get Thump Thump out just in case there is anything hostile to shoot at, but there shouldn't be. Also, I will wait until morning. Yeah, if I keep going along this road, I will bump into some death claws. Not planning on doing that right now. Not sure if I can climb up this wall. Let's give it a whirl. Also, am I still wearing my barter clothes? No, I'm not. Good. Okay, here we go. Raul's shack. Let's pop inside, Raul. Do you have anything to say now we're home?
What can I do for you, boss?
No, nothing right now.
Sure, boss.
It's quite dark in here, Raul. Do you not have any lights? Let's turn that on. Let's have a look around. So he's happy for us to take his scrap metal, etc. Conductor, blah, blah, weight to value ratio, blah, blah. There's a little bit of ammo in these boxes. And some grenades. Doctor's bag, lovely. This box is going absolutely bonkers. Let's maybe move it out of the way. I can't move it out of the way. It's not like that. Okay, let's just steal all of Raul's stuff. No, I didn't mean to talk to you, Eddie. Accident. Where's this book gone? Ah, it's in the box there. Guns and bullets. Lovely. Let's use that straight away. That's another 4 points into guns. That'll help us towards getting up to 75. So getting there at the next level should be no trouble. Okay, I think we've taken everything of value out of Raul's shack. Raul absolutely doesn't mind one little iota. So yeah, the next place I want to go to is up here, the northwest corner. There's a location that's got a speech skill book. And there are also some people to fight on the way. But yeah, let's just head in a sort of northy or northwesty sort of direction. And picking up some fast travel locations in this corner of the map. Never going to hurt. Up there on the hill is the Followers' safe house. And over there the snow-topped mountain of Charleston Peak over at Jacobstown. So what have we got here? So that's a building that's got some enemies in it, I think. But I think maybe this one is the one we want to be going to. Oh, but it's not showing up as a fast travel marker on my map yet. Now, there is also a sacked caravan here we can pick up. Might as well see if there's any decent loot around here. One or two things. A plasma rifle. The intention is you come here with Cass as part of her quest, and then she will remark on some of the items that have been left around, like the plasma rifle and the energy weapons ammo. And she'll say, this suggests that maybe it was the Van Graffs did it. But yeah, I've just, of course, picked up all of that evidence. So when we do come here with Cass, it's going to all look a bit confusing. I think it's this building over here. I think that's the one that's got the speech book in it. But I did say I was going to fight some stuff. Yes. Okay. Fighting stuff is really the priority here. That's why we came out here. See, I think there's some bads lurking in that building over there.
Yeah. Time for more fighting.
Oh.
I know.
Ecky thump. Can I fire a grenade inside? Okay, the range on this thing is insane.
Yeah. Time for more fighting. I know.
Ha ha ha. Beautiful. Okay, come on, Vats. Yes, they're dead. Don't need to see the kill cam for that long. You got anything good? Bit of jet, some crisps. Ooh, duct tape. I like duct tape. Duct tape often becomes the bottleneck when trying to build weapon repair kits. So I'm very happy to have that. More bits of the same person. 10mm submachine guns are starting to show up. That's good. I might take the armor as well. I feel like that might be useful for jury rigging. Now, is there a little loot stash in the corner here? Average locked. I can get in that, no problem. I'm going to say no problem. It'll need 1 or 2 bobby pins. Okay, that's got some 25mm grenades. 40mm grenades would have been much more appreciated, but that's fine. And is there a star bottle cap on the floor here? It's not looking like... Oh, well, that might be it in the corner actually there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, are you rushing off to fight something? No, you just want to wait outside. Okay. You're just checking up on something. Right. And now you're being a little bit weird. Understood. So yeah, I think that location over there is where we want to be going. Half tempted just to pop in here in case there's another loot stash that the raiders have left in here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Now, I think it is possible to run into a slightly weird nightkin out here. I think it's only if you go into the kind of field area behind the farmhouse that will happen, though. Brooks Tumbleweed Ranch. This feels about right, yeah. Okay, let's go inside, find that speech book. And in fact, there's all sorts of miscellaneous great loot in here. It's not just about the book. So let's pick up a little bit of everything. And of course, this lovely little tumbleweed that you can just kick around the place. Or in my case, push into the corner and then do absolutely nothing with because you can't get it out of the corner. Oh, there's another one here. Can I pick it up? Oh, I can pick up a tumbleweed. Drop it over the banister so that my friends can play with it. There you go, have fun. But not too much fun. It seems like
walking as hell on my back, boss.
That's not what I meant to do. Sexy sleepwear again. That's not the best one. Yeah, that's just the one that gives you +1 charisma. Oh, there we go. Lion Congressional Style. That's the one I was interested in. That's our speech skill book. Permanent speech +4. Yeah, the naughty nightwear is similar to the sexy sleepwear, but that's the one that gives you +10 speech and +1 luck. So that one's one that definitely is worth picking up at one point. I'll be able to get that from Mick and Ralph's. Right, that's everything that I wanted to do in this episode and more. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to head back to Novak. Don't worry, I will use fast travel. I'm not going to run all the way. But I hope you'll join me next time for the next episode of Fallout New Vegas Challenge of Challenges. As always, do leave a comment if you have ideas for new challenges to add to the rotation. And there is going to be a special episode on jury rigging coming up between now and the next episode. So I hope you'll watch that too. Bye-bye.